Hi, and welcome to Odyssey of Ascension. This is Roxanne once again, getting ready to channel for you on this wonderful Friday, the 30th of March.
Yeah.
It's March, right?
Not the 30th.
Yeah, the 30th. It's a Wednesday. It's gonna be the 30th.
The Q&A.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Finish what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, because it's not the 30th. I know that.
I know time is tricky. It is.
What I had said.
Whatever.
Whatever. No, on the 30th is when the next Q&A is going to be, so keep on sending your questions in, and we'll have that on that date. So you can either leave comments in pretty much any video, or email me at rswainhart, that's rswainhart@gmail.com. And we'll get your questions in and have some more fun exploring that reality. A big booyah. All right, Zane, are you ready, baby? Here we go. And greetings once again to the collective. This is Ocyphius from the Oversoul Collective Fire. We bid you a good day. And the idea of love light. The idea next density where you're going to. Learning the idea of love and light. Have no idea, let's say, need to understand it from the perspective where you are in its totality in this now. Just understand that's your next vibrational idea of yourself. And in that awareness, it starts to unfold by itself. So in that idea, we would want you to understand the idea of potentials. Once again, will tie into last idea's channeling, that of what's the meaning. The idea of potentials, your higher self, giving you potentials all the time. There was a reflection who wrote to let's say, Roxy, and was asking, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I choosing the bad? Why am I choosing the, let's say, feelings, reactions, choosing myself to feel the pain, be upset, be mad, that idea. And what she wasn't realizing at that particular time, it's not the higher self making her choose that. It is potentials all the time. So in your idea of potentiality, here's what it is. There's always a vast array of choices about you. Those are the potentials of every moment that you set up for you, the fractal. This entity was particularly seeing only one option. That choice to view that reality with those eyes of distortion. The best self of that individual through its belief system of itself. The potential was to choose differently all the time. So in that idea, the choosing is what she was seeing, she was doing, and blaming that was the higher self, quote, making her choose that for herself. It was truly a free will choice. So let's talk about that. Guys, no one has ever made a choice for you. No one will ever make a choice for you. No one will thrust upon you anything beyond your own free will because it doesn't exist. Truly, in our perspective, there's no infringement on free will because it's co-creation all the time, 100%. You can never be unknowing what's happening. The fractal, oh yes, that's the journey. That's the joy of going into the unknown. But the co-creation of all that is, most certainly is well aware of everything in all potential moments created by you, the higher self, the one that you are identifying, that you are remembering, created by you, the higher self, every moment, all the time. And in those choices, you are realizing what you set up for yourself to look at with the eyes that you now are. And as you shift the view of your reality, you are seeing that their potentials are there. Although the reality may be the exact same reality, it's just you choosing to look at it differently. So don't blame the reality about you, the higher self not giving you, someone doing it to you once again. The idea of that awareness we're talking about, as in the, let's say, metaphor of love light, is this is the same equivalent. Now we've given you this idea, and that's it. It will unfold on its own. The idea of effortless gods is now making a big circular idea to come back to you. The way effortless God is instilled instilled within you is to trust. Just simply trust it. Trust that the reality there is for you, by you, and you get to choose how to view it. If it causes the friction, once again, rejoice, for that's your view of all that is. And if you are mad at something, then you are mad at yourself. If you are blaming them for doing this to you, then you are understanding that you're allowing yourself to become a victim to another's will. But it's your will that chooses that experience until it no longer serves you. You just don't do it. You don't let your idea friends guilt you, relatives guilt you, tell you what's right or wrong anymore. You allow yourself to make your own mistakes, which is a perfect permission slip. You can make your mistakes, but just don't fix them because they're not broken. You're evolving from them if you want to use the word I was wrong. Truly, you're not. It's always the best self, but this is, let's say, palatable in your terms permission slip. So in the idea of your love light awareness of yourself, you will start to expand that understanding. See, you have two frequencies going on right now. You have the love light 4D that you're creating, and whatever that entails will unfold itself in its own natural timing. And then you're focused on this 3D earth about the evolution of yourself, the beliefs that no longer serve you. And you are constantly shifting your focus from back and forth between the two realities to let go of what no longer serves you and continue to enjoy what is being created for you by your effortless actions of now. So that is where it's moving to, and that's what many of you are experiencing, up and down the idea of the two frequencies. But truly, it's not an idea of up and down. It's just a matter of left or right or looking this way or that way. You don't have to analyze it in any idea of polarity. The more validation of polarity, the more polarity exists. When you accept everything as is in the moment, then it frees you from all definition. And just understand that that's the beauty of it. How awesome. If you're unable to view it that way, once again, let's see it from a different set of eyes. Approach it with a different manner. Approach it with the love light that you are. And then you can see that maybe, just maybe, it's an illusion within me that causes me to see this as that instead of what it is. Love. Light. Most certainly. So in that idea, allow things to come to you effortlessly. Allow your ideas to flourish on their own. Spend time in your nows working, if you want to put it in that construct, on the beliefs that no longer serves you. Be very observant of yourself. Know when you're reacting, as let's say Angel was discussing earlier with Roxy, the idea of reacting instead of responding in that way. It was a triggering event that she wanted to get back because the motherfucker wasn't doing what she wanted. That kind of idea. So she saw herself starting to trigger in a reactionary manner, which was a program that she automatically said, that is the reality who I am. And then she approached it from a different view, an observership point of view of the idea illusion that was, let's say, contained within her. And it was a program that she noticed that this doesn't serve me. I don't need to get even. I don't need to get back. I don't need to get angry. Those are all choices now. Let's say before, many of you don't see that everything is a choice until you are aware of that belief as something that doesn't serve you. And in that awareness, then you can observe it and realize it is a choice. And so every aspect of yourself becomes that idea of choosing differently through the idea of looking at the illusion within you. And those other idea nows are spent creating and dreaming and understanding, and those highest potentials of action are in front of you, and you take them, and that 4D earth is starting to develop, appear, become more solid, become more in frequency, in moments of now, extended, living in that 4D world of love light, truly. So in this idea, continue on the journey as you choose. Make no, let's say, attention, give no attention rather, to the idea of what others are concerned with about you. I would dare say go out and make a spectacle of yourself. Go into a Walmart and dress oddly. Really. Get some attention. See how you feel. They're strangers, so it's easier with strangers. Maybe act in a sillier way. Anything to draw attention to you. When you get on an elevator, turn the other way. Start talking to your imaginary friend on the elevator. When you're in your car, roll down your window and, let's say, start a conversation with the person in the other car. How are you? Just do things that draw magnetic attention to the focus of you, so you can feel that energy, and then you start to feel the energy of the others co-create with you, and how you're viewing it is your own idea of yourself. Because it's a mirror. So if you're feeling weird about that, you're feeling weird about yourself. You're feeling uncomfortable about that, you're feeling uncomfortable about yourself. These are idea practicums to get you to be okay with yourself. That it truly doesn't matter what anyone thinks, because you truly can't what? Understand what anyone else thinks, because it's all subjective. So in that idea, that mirror is servicing you in many different ways to understand that you are your own individual, and you have every right, always had, always will, to do whatever you choose to do for all the nows. And we would like you to listen to that part one more time. Do what you want to do. Choose what you want. When the idea of the 3D world, and we will echo our friend Cece on this once again, the idea of the 3D world, when they hear an awake person, or however they hear it, just do what you want, everybody in the awake, let's say the sleep world rather, we'll use that, let's say, reference, thinks that everyone's going to go, except them. Oh yeah. Everyone's going to go out and rape and pillage and rob. But they won't. Nobody will. Because you aren't going to do what you want in lack. You're doing what you want in beauty, in joy. Everyone says, oh yeah, they were a great person, they were this, they were that. Everyone's loving, they know it. Everyone is okay with themselves to an extent. There are ones that lackful, that act in ways they don't understand beyond themselves, and that's their own journey. But when representations of everyone around doing their own thing and loving themselves, then all those lackful things that they're, let's say, equating to as a value system of a need, therefore getting it and attacking it and wanting it, then they see it in a different way, because it no longer services them, because they're choosing their joy. Truly. So in that idea, just simply choose your joy, do what you want to do, and show others that you can do it. Listen, it may take time for them to prove to themselves that you're doing good. Don't ever, if you choose, try to prove anything to anybody. Don't convince them that you're doing good. Don't convince them that you're this or that. Don't try to make that standpoint. Don't justify from your position of who you are. Any position of who you are in the now needs no justification, because that's who you are. And if you love yourself, you can give a rat's ass what I don't want anyone else thinks. Because they don't matter in that concern of judgment. That's polarity. That's the game. That's what you're evolving. All the higher selves, of course, are just, we all love each other. Why? Because we're one. We don't see the polarity as you do, but that's what you're, of course, understanding in this journey, to see the difference between the idea of the illusion and what you are truly, love light, in that idea. So when you're walking about your nows, just simply be and choose your joy. Walk your own walk, dance your own dance, dance like no one's watching. We've always used that term. And do that, and get those attentions coming to you. Draw that magnetic, not for egoic structures, just the idea so you can feel your own judgments in the mirror, your own fears of others judging you. Am I fitting into your reality is truly the words. Am I okay being who I am is truly what is you are feeling when you allow another to judge you. Do I fit your world? Are you accepting me? Well, of course they are. It's you that are not accepting you, truly. So understand that. The perspective of self, the potentials of self, choosing everything, no free will, bullshit. All free will, forever. No infringement upon free will, most certainly. Be the love light, play in the 4D, work on the 3D, enjoy your journey, and we'll see you in the next now. This is Big O. We bid you a good day. Adonai. Oh, thank you all. All right, guys. We'll get this up and we'll talk to you next week. And just keep on with the questions. They're doing well. Love you. Bye.